So I'm going to play this, Mr. Magpie's Heartless card game. But this is the point of the stream where most people just sort of see themselves out. I don't know why. Nobody likes watching this game. I think it's fun as hell. And I could really use the help. But it's okay. In order to improve the game, we'd like to record some of the choices you make while you're playing. Yeah, you can do that. I think this game is really fun. And so they've changed what kind of help? Well, it's a puzzle. It's a card game puzzle. And there's Jerry. They've changed things. So last time I played, there was a clock. Like a time you had to win by. And now it's lights going up to a bomb. So a lot of it has changed. There's been a lot of changes. So we've got to not click Jerry. Clicking Jerry is bad, okay? Now again, this game has changed a lot. See these lights going up to this? I gotta beat this board before, or beat the game before that happens. Although I don't really know. They actually have changed a lot of mechanics, because before it was money, and I don't know if it's still money or not. But there's 4 Jerrys on this board. And if I click a Jerry, that's bad, okay? There are 0 Jerrys in the corners of the board. Okay. No Jerrys in the corners. One of the rows has no Jerrys. Oh, not that one. So now every level I have, so these 3 hearts, they remain. If I lose a heart, it's gone. But the shields come back. So you get 2 shields every time. So there's that. So one of these rows don't have a Jerry. And one of them has, so this will be easy. Because I'm going to spend my last shield. What is on? Oh, jeez. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to this card. Okay. So there's 3 Jerrys left. So they've got to be these 3. Because one of the rows has no Jerrys. Oh, no, it's not true. Could be this one still. So there's still a money card here. If I lose the shield, I'm just going to be done. Look at that. That was luck. So I made 30 bucks. And I can stop. The only thing left is Jerry's. Those are Jerry's. That was good. So I've got 30 bucks, but I have to get $999 before this goes off. I don't know if it's just this is how many rounds I get to play, but I need $1,000. I can add these cards to my deck. Yeah, that was an easy round. So these are perks. A salad. When you sell this perk, flip 1 malt. I think these are multiplier cards. Yeah. It might sound confusing at first. At first, I didn't like it because I didn't understand it. But if you pay attention for a bit, it gets to be really fun. So when you sell this perk, you flip 1 malt and 1 cash and 1 hint. That's cool. So while I'm playing the game, I can sell this because these are my perks and they just stay active during the card game. But you can always come up here and click it. And if I click and sell it, then it'll flip over good cards for me. So it'll, you know what I mean? It'll, instead of me just guessing. Circle back. When you sell another perk for the first time in a round, make a copy of it. And uncommon, vertical integration. When you complete a column, flip a random money card. I do like that. Why is it saying I can't buy this? I mean, maybe it's not. It's just dark here. Would I rather have a multiplayer card or this? I think I'd rather have this. So I bought the perk. Next round. Yep, so see, here we go. And this is new. I haven't played with this before. When that bomb goes off, I'm dead. So these are all the different kinds of cards. If you have questions of what any of these cards do, I can hover over them. So there, 2 columns have at least 1 Jerry. So I'm assuming that means 1 column doesn't? 2 columns have, I don't know. That's a very vague hint. There we go. So right now there's 2 more hint cards in the deck, like these. That's kind of what I'm looking for, because I have nothing to go on. I'm just guessing right now. That was my perk of the I card. Yep, I'll tell you that in 1 second. See this perk? When you complete a column, flip a random money card. So because I completed this column, it flipped this card for me. So that's 1 less card I got to worry about flipping. That could be a Jerry. The I card. So it triggers some perk or ability, but they do nothing on their own. So when I open this, it's going to do absolutely nothing. But there are perks that say every time you flip an I card, blah, blah, blah happens. So you can build a deck. So every time you flip an I card, lots of things happen. And it can be a powerful deck. But then if you don't get the selections, like if you start building a deck like that, but then you don't get what you need to make that stuff happen, it ends up being stupid. But it's just a free card for right now. Oh, but see, I completed a column. I didn't even think of that. This is a column completed, so it flipped another random card. So this vertical integration is kind of nice. So here, I flip this one, and that'll kick in. There we go. Oh, there's, okay. But there's no more money cards, so it won't flip any more over. The largest grouping of Jerry is 3. Oh, so somewhere there's 3 Jerrys touching each other. That sounds dirty. There's still 1 more hint card. What's this? A reactivator? Oh, right. So a reactivator card, it points to another card and reactivates it. So if this was a reactivator card, it's a picture of a hand. But if it's pointing that way, it'll reactivate this money card, which I'll get 3 money again. Like $3. So touching, it could be 1, 2, 3. It could be 1, 2, 3. It could be 1, 2, 3. They're just adjacent to each other. So it doesn't really give me much help. Hey, that was luck. There are more Jerrys to the right of this card than to the left. So 3 Jerrys are over here. 3 of these are Jerrys, has to be. So out of these 4, 1 of them are a Jerry. And I still got 2 shields left. So you don't want to lose your hearts, but you want to lose your shields. If you're not sure, you don't give up until your shields are gone, because you get them back every round. Bam. There it is. So these 2 aren't. See how I knew that? Because I know there's 3 Jerrys over here. Because it said right here, there's more Jerrys to the left, or to the right, than there are to the left. So obviously, if there's a grouping of 3 somewhere, see what I'm saying? So I know 3 of these are Jerrys and 1 of them are not. I still have a shield, so I'm going to guess. Chances are I'm going to hit a Jerry. But they're all touching each other. So this is definitely a Jerry, and this is definitely a Jerry. So one of these 2 are not. There we go. I've got every card except for the Jerrys, which you don't always do, but it's cool when it happens. Hint cards. I always buy the hints. I like hint cards. Okay, when you flip a lonely money, reactivate it. When an eye opens, gain money. See? Might as well snag that, probably. I can't afford this one. When you flip an eye, reactivate it. See how you can start to build decks? The Jerrys from Detroit Become Human. I love it whenever your message starts with remember. I don't do that so well. Detroit Become Human, Jerry's. No, I don't, milady. Detroit Become Human, Jerry's. Nope. I'm sorry. I feel like I should. Because, I mean, Jerry's such a big thing. And Detroit Become Human is one of my favorite games. What was the Jerry? Refresh my memory. I've got $9 left, so I'm done. From the Ferris wheel ride. Oh yeah, that's right. The Ferris wheel ride. That was the time where you ride on the Ferris. I'm gonna play my game now. There are 3 Jerrys in this row. Okay, that's good. We stay the hell out of that row. 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to I's, so these 2 are good. These 4 have to be good. So this is what I love about this game. There are 3 Jerrys in this row. Okay, so any of these 4, only one of them are not a Jerry. But then it says 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry. And that makes sense. So there's 3 Jerrys. But if it said 4, that means it could be like this. See what I mean? But because it says only 3 columns up and down have a Jerry, but there's 3 Jerrys in this row. So it can't be this one. So it can't be this one. It's got to be these 4. It's got to be. Because if it was this one, there would be 4 columns with at least 1 Jerry. See, if it was this one, or this one, there'd be 4 columns. So it's got to be these 4 are Jerrys. Does that make sense how I did that? Like, these hint cards are great because they really help you deduct, you know. Like this hint rate card, I don't need it now, but all Jerrys are in a 3x3 square. Okay, I've got $38. There's no hints to buy, which is sad. I might buy that money card though. When you complete a row, flip all malt cards. When the eye opens, flip a random hint. Yes, I want that. After flipping all dealt multiplier cards, gain a +2 multiplier. No, because by the time I flip them all, I'm pretty much done. We'll buy this. Drink up. Yes, yes, indeed. All right. So, I think that's all I want to buy, because this is when you complete a row. I'm almost done anyway. And I'm going to save. Right. I'm going to say, I mean, these are kind of nice to have, but I'll get the cheap one. All right, no Jerrys are adjacent to each other. See? That's awesome. That's good to know. So when you flip an eye, flip a random hint. So see, now I'm going to get another hint for free because I'm going to flip an eye, get a random hint. And then I'm also going to flip an eye and gain some money. Each row has at least 1 Jerry. Well, okay. They're all pretty well spread out. Good to know. I'm going to click, so I have no hints really that I can go on. I'm going to hit this one because it'll complete a column. And by completing a column, it flips a random card. Same thing with this. Oh, but that's a Jerry. But because I flipped a whole column, it gave me a random money card. That's super not helpful because I know no Jerrys are touching each other, but that's not touching any cards that I don't know about yet. There are 0 Jerrys in this column. Well, that's good to know. This could be a Jerry because it's not touching anything else. See, I mean, like, I'm using logic now. Like, that one was touching a lot of cards, so it was more likely not. Not that that really was good to do, but find your logic where you can, you know? Okay. So these are the last 2 touching each other. See, that reactivated the multiplier. So see, like I have a 4 times multiplier right now, so anytime I flip over a money card, which there are no more left, it multiplies the value of that card. But I still have a shield left, so like I could stop right now if I don't want to lose hearts. I could. But because I have a shield left, it would be bad for me to do that. Alright, what do I got left? I got 1 hint card left and 1 reactivator card left. And 3 Jerrys. So chances are I'm going to click a random Jerry. Oh my god! There's 1 Jerry in the corners of the board. So that's a Jerry. We know that. So there's 2. So out of these 3, there's 2 of them. Oh no, that could be. I'm sorry. There's another corner. Yeah, we don't know. One of those 2 is and 1 isn't. And one of these 2 is and one of these 2 isn't, right? No. There's 3 left, so these 2 definitely are. Because it's one of these 2, right? Because this says there is 1 Jerry in the corners of the board. So if one of these aren't, these 2 definitely are. Okay, there we go. I got them all. And I still have all my hearts. Not too bad. But I'm almost halfway done. I got $62. I need to get 1,000. What is this? In hint flips an adjacent non-enemy card. I've never seen that. That's a new card. I'm buying it. When the round begins, gain +1 multiplier for each face-up card. When an eye opens, gain +1 mult for each empty adjacent space. I guess. Yes. Alright, next round. The largest grouping of Jerry is 3. That's good. I like to hear that. There are 0 Jerrys in this column, okay? There's a grouping of 3 Jerrys somewhere. But that means they're close together. So I'm going to try to pick the ones that aren't touching a lot. One of the rows has no Jerrys. Let's assume it's this bottom row. I was correct. There is 1 Jerry in the corners of the board. Okay, that's a Jerry. So I'm going to say maybe those 2 are also Jerrys because there is a grouping of 3. That could be the lone Jerry. Uh-oh. Well, that means none of these are Jerrys. Oh. Oh, this is the grouping of 3 then, because if that wasn't, that means this can't be a grouping of 3. So these 2 are. So I'm done. When you complete a column, upgrade money. Yes, that's huge. Anything that says upgrade is huge. Okay. When you complete a column, gain your perks, gain a $3 sale. I can see this being a mobile game. Yeah. Yeah. When a round begins, double the sell value. I don't care about that. Okay, so I've got to sell one of these. When you complete a column, when an eye opens, gain money, flip a random hint. I'm going to sell this one. And I'm going to buy this. So upgrade is huge, by the way. Okay. And the fact that I've gone this far without getting any upgrade cards is kind of bad. There is one Jerry adjacent to this card. Okay, good to know. Because they stay upgraded. They stay upgraded for the whole game. So like a money card that gives you $3 goes to $4, but they can go up to like $6 or $7. And then when you're multiplying them, you're making big money. I haven't gotten really any very good perks yet. Just a random Jerry card. Right, I should have been flipping my eyes because I'll get the hints. 4 columns have at least one Jerry. So that's big, because that means if 4 columns have one Jerry, there's no duplicates. So since I found this Jerry, this guy's good and this guy's good. No Jerrys are adjacent to each other. That's also good news. See, that just got upgraded because I did the whole column. All right. Let me flip this and get another hint. There's one Jerry in the corners of the board. Okay, so one of those two, one of those aren't. Oh, and it's the one adjacent to this guy, so that hint doesn't help me. Okay. I'm just kind of guessing now. There was less than... There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to eyes, so that's good, because that means that's a Jerry now, for sure. So there's 2. Oh, there's 3. I know that one's not. So I've got 1 Jerry out of 6. There it is. So I lost a heart, though. Oh, that's good. After flipping all dealt money cards, gain big money. Okay. I'm not going to win this one. I've only got 4 rounds left after this to get oops, that was a mistake. To get $1,000. No way. This game is super hard, by the way. 2 Jerrys in this row. Okay. I meant to click this, but whatever. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to this card. I think this is a Jerry. Because whenever you flip this, it flips an adjacent non-enemy card, but it didn't flip anything, so that means that's an enemy card. There's 1 Jerry adjacent to eyes. There's 1 Jerry in the corners of the board. Oh, well. What is that? Oh, no. Maybe those are my extra cards. All right, these 2 are definitely Jerry's. Okay, it says there's 1 Jerry adjacent to eyes. There's 2 Jerry's in this row. These both have to be Jerry's. That's an eye. It's adjacent, so it's not that one. So that is. Oh, wait, no. That's not either, because that is. Right, okay. Hmm. Oh well. There's no way I'm going to get enough money. There are 2 Jerrys in this row. 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry. There's 1 Jerry adjacent to this card. Oh. I'm not getting very good hints. Oof. Three columns have 1 Jerry. And there's a column and there's a column. So one of these 4 is a Jerry. Yeah. So if 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry, that means out of all these, not the outside, not these 2 outside rows, but everything else, there's only 1 Jerry within them. And of course I find it. That sucks. Helpful hint. There is nothing wrong with this game. I love that. Sticky pills? There, I got a heart back, but it took one of these to get a heart back. So that was probably bad. King of Cash. When you flip a money card, reactivate all other money cards. See, this is the kind of stuff that you need to get earlier on. I bet you know someone who would love this game. There's 1 Jerry in the corners. Okay, well, that's good. Why did I get no hint? This tooltip is intentionally left blank? Why? Who's the someone? Who's that? He's about to kill me. The largest grouping of Jerry. Oh, there's a grouping of 3. I'm going to make a wrong move here and I'm going to die. There's 0 Jerrys in this column. So that's a Jerry. Because there's a grouping of 3, it means there's 1 by itself. So one of these are not a Jerry. There. Oh, there's still a pill somewhere? How is that possible? Oh, there's only... Oh. Oh, then this isn't a Jerry. There's a grouping of 3, but there was only 3 Jerrys to begin with. Alright. That was why. Helpful hint. Metric watchers more than does, so your secrets cautiously. That's a helpful hint. Metric watchers more than does, so your secrets cautiously. Just in case you were wondering. Well, I'm gonna see what happens, how I die. This is my last round. There's no way I'm getting $1,000. There's 1 Jerry adjacent to this card. there are 2 Jerrys in this row. Okay, wow, shit. So definitely this, no, probably. What are the chances? There's 2 Jerrys in this row and one is touching this card. This has got to be one. So let's just say that's not. And one of these 2 are. We don't know which one. There's an equal number of Jerrys to the left and to the right of this hint. That means that's a Jerry. No. No, it doesn't. There's only 2 Jerrys. So sometimes if there's like an odd number of Jerrys, you could say, you know, like it'd be like left and right. Well, here's one. So that means there's one over here. Whereas the third one, it's not left or right. It's got to be here. But there is an even number of Jerrys. So we're good. So there's one over here. So none of these are. I mean, close. I'm at 697. This isn't, right? Because it said, oh, there's 2 Jerrys in this row. There we go. See, I got to 742. But watch. Bomb's going to go off now. Oh, as soon as I hit next round. Although they did say in the notes, for like the update notes, there's a chance the bomb doesn't go off when it lights up. So you could get one extra round just by luck. Okay. Yeah, see? I'll get another round. Maybe I'll do it. I got like $700 last round, so if I pull that shit off again, I could be good. There's 1 Jerry adjacent to eyes. There's 4 Jerrys this round. There are 0 Jerrys in the corners of the board. That's huge. One of the rows has no Jerrys.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
Oh man, do I? Yeah, it's just a little bit after 2. It's time to explode. Okay, let's get another hint. The largest grouping of Jerry is 2. 1 column has no Jerrys. Beautiful. There's 1 adjacent. This is a Jerry. There's 1 Jerry adjacent to eyes. That's the only card adjacent to an eye. Ah, shit. I did it. I did it. I can stop now. I got my 1,000. So I don't even have to keep going. Although, why not? I still have 1 more shield left. So, 0 in the corners, that doesn't matter. 1 row, that doesn't matter. I've used those 2 hints up. The largest grouping is 2. So it could either be these 2 or these 2. Okay, we're done now. But now, smile TM, you've earned it. So now it's Tuesday. We start all over. Zero Jerry's adjacent to eyes. What's this? This is just when you complete a column, gain money. One of the rows has no Jerry's. It's that one. There's Jerry. I guess this game, one thing that bothers me about this game, and I almost stopped playing it, but I see they're doing a lot of updates, so that's cool. Whenever they update, I'm going to come back to it. It's roguelike. It's as soon as you die, you're dead. There's no save. There's no continue. There's just death and sadness. There we go. I'm out of shields already. Out of the remaining cards, 2 of them are Jerry's, and 5 of them are not. I think 30 is a good... Fuck. I just screwed up. Now it's $2,000 to get out, though. When an eye opens, upgrade. That's the freaking word. You see the word upgrade, you buy it. You don't care. You just buy that card. So 360. So whenever an eye opens, upgrade adjacent cards. So now I don't want to open that eye until these cards are flipped. If I can help it, because I want to upgrade them. This one says there's no Jerry's adjacent to this card. So that's definitely... So now that's a $1 value. And that's a 1 multiplier. Watch. Now it's $2 and 2... And that stays that way the whole game. So the more often you can make that happen, then when all the other multipliers start hitting, it's a big deal. Big deal. There are no Jerry's adjacent to each other. That's good news. One of the rows has no Jerry's. So there's 3 Jerry's left and there's 4 cards. And I still have a shield. All right, we're done. We got 30 bucks. I could buy a money card and a hint card, which I think I'm gonna. I think that's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do. Zero Jerry's in this column. Right on, right on. The largest grouping of Jerry is 2, so now I'm going to upgrade this money card. One of the rows has no Jerry's. It's not the bottom row. It's not the middle row. There is 1 Jerry in the corners of the board. There's the grouping of 2, by the way. Oh my god. I'm dying. One of these 2 is, but I can't afford it to look. Penthouse office. When an eye remains, reactivate. When an eye opens, reactivate. Cards in the top row. I guess I kind of want this, but I can't afford it. I'll buy the hint. I'm gonna go to the break room. Get a heart back. After flipping all multiplier cards, reactivate them. That's good. No. That's good for money, not multiplier. Is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. When you complete a row, yeah, I don't care about that. When the round begins, flip a multiplier card. Oh, that is good. Yeah, we like that. All right, let's play. What happened? Hey, thanks for the resub, my lady. Fantastic. Your curiosity is as sharp as Framark's game strats. Thanks for subbing and turning Tuesday into a day of epic support. Meep indeed. Meep indeed. Okay. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to this card. I love that. There's 1 Jerry in this row. Well, that's good to know. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry. Well, that's good to know, I suppose. There are 2 Jerrys in the corners of the board. Interesting. Let's upgrade that money card. Alright, that was just a shot in the dark here. There are 2 Jerrys in the corners of the board. There's 1 in this row. I'm taking chances here. I'm staying away from the corners. There's still 1 more hint here somewhere. Oh, there it is. The largest grouping of Jerry is 2. That doesn't really help me super. Three Jerrys left. 2 of them are in the corners. Ah, shit. So that middle card in the first column. Yes, this one right here. Oh, this one can't be. This one is. Yes. But this one can't be, right? Too late, lol. Yeah. Oh, so you knew that? How did you know that? Grouping of 2. Because of the grouping of 2, right? Damn it. See? Finally, somebody helps and I freaking clicked the card too late. I see what you're getting at. Well, this one can't be because there's only 2 left and they're both in corners. But I have no way to know. I know one of these 2 and one of these 2. Because of this. There's only 1 in this row. So that means there's one of these 2. It's one of these 2. Because there's a grouping of 2. So if it's this one, it's not this one. If it's this one, you know. Ugh, fuck. So what does that tell me? That tells me something. It tells me it's not this one. Which tells me it is this one, so it's not this one. So there, that's it. Sorry, I should have waited. Please stop. I'm definitely going to lose. There's no way. Unless I play super, super careful. But playing too careful, you don't end up winning. Attrition. Nope, I can't flip any Jerry cards, so flipping a Jerry card doesn't help me. Want an eye? Oh, so I want the eye, and I want the hint. Screw it, I'll take the reactivator too. Let's go. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to this card. There and there. There are 0 Jerrys in the corners of the board. No Jerrys are adjacent to each other. Oof, that means they're very spread out. I doing? I hit this one. 3 columns have at least one Jerry. 1 row has no Jerrys. Okay. No Jerrys adjacent to each other. Corner of the board doesn't matter anymore. 1 row has no Jerrys. There's no way to know which row that is, though. Well, yes, there is. It's got to be that middle row, doesn't it? I guess not. Fuck. But now it's got to be the middle row. There's 1 Jerry adjacent to eyes. Yeah, I know. I found it. Think 1 column. Never mind. Is there a delay, chat? A chat delay? I gotta be done. There's no way for me to know. There's nothing touching, and no Jerrys touching each other. 1 row has no Jerrys. 3 columns. The only thing I know is it's not one of these 2. It could not be both, but definitely one of them is not, because they have to be. This is the only one that has 2 in a column. It's not worth it. I'm gonna stop. Okay. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to this card. 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry. Okay. Oh. All right. 0 Jerrys in the corners of the board. That gives me 2 cards. 4 columns have at least 1 Jerry, so that's helpful. Okay. So if I'm playing an odd game here, picking cards out of a 3, right? Because at most there can only be 1 card out of these 3. Like this could be one, this could be one. But any one of these 3 has the same chance of just this one. So I'm going to start picking cards from these guys. There are 2 Jerrys adjacent to this card. Okay, that's huge. That tells me for sure that's a Jerry, right? Because they can't be in the same column. So one of these 2 are, but then that definitely is. So there we go. And that means this definitely is not. because same column, right? So I'm going to do the same strategy with this column since there's 3 in it. No what? Right? 4 columns have 1 Jerry. So if this is 1, this can't be. If this is 1, this can't be. Because there can't be any Jerrys in the same column. But if there's 2 Jerrys touching this card, this has to be the second one. Because they can't both be these. Unless you're telling me no about something else. You heard it wrong. Gotcha. And then since this is 1, this can't be. Because same column. So now it's back to just guessing. None of these clues help me right now. Except for I know one of these 2 is one of the Jerrys. This has 1 card. This has 1 card in the column. This has 1 card. So this is still my best bet. Okay. It didn't help me much. Oh, there's no hints anyway. I'm on my own. So now I just got to go and use up my shields. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I know that is. So I got 1, 2, 3. So here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Out of these 4 cards, one of them is a Jerry. What are the odds I get it first time? Oh, I'm moving up in the world. It's okay, because if I find it, so it doesn't matter. I've got a shield, and once I find it, I know what it is, so it doesn't even matter. It's that one. Upgrade all face-up multipliers. Oh, when you sell another perk worth 15 or more. Oh. Well, that's actually kind of good. I can't get them both. And I'd like to get that hint also. Dylan! Sorry, I was doing something, had to leave, but I'm back now. Oh, we're playing a logic puzzle card game. There's a lot of rules. I can explain them as we go. But so this right here, streaming, it's been going fine. This game is usually the stream killer. Usually people all see themselves out when I start playing this. Oh, I knew it was gonna happen. I love this game though. Been a bunch of people in YouTube, but no one's chatting. YouTube's actually gotten more views than usual, for sure. So I can't tell, milady, if you're still in it to win it here. The eyes aren't really doing anything for me this round. The cards that have all these splotches, you know what they look like? They look like bingo dabbers. I don't know if you know what bingo dabbers are. If you play bingo and it's a little thing with the round felt and it just dabs and makes a mark on the sheet. Looks like somebody went nuts on this with a bingo dabber. But that just means that the card goes away after you use it. So it's barely worth it. I mean, it's only $1, so maybe it is, but... And it's a start sticker. So it flips over. It's my off days, so I'm here. Yeah, you've been working at nights? Is that what you're saying, my lady? This looks interesting. And hi, my lady, how are you? I want to do the hint card, I guess. I should have done that. I should have did it just to have it, but whatever. Okay, so it's a logic puzzle. This row down here tells you what there is. So there's 4 what they call Jerrys, 3 multipliers or pills, 5 money cards, 1 reactivator, 3 hints, and 1 eye. And that's like there's 4 hints because this one's already flipped over. And you've got to use the hints to figure out where the Jerrys are. These, you do not want to flip the Jerrys over. So there are 0 Jerrys in this row. Oh, that's huge. Okay. So now I have nothing else to go on, but I do get money when I finish a column. So I'm going to hit these 2 just to finish the columns easily. And there's a Jerry. So you see I lost the shield. There's no... I'm done. I can't afford to lose hearts. Hindsight, when you flip a hint, reactivate adjacent cards. That's kind of cool. When you sell our perk, upgrade all face-up money. All right, I'm going to buy it this time. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I gotta get something that splashes on the screen for drink up because I've been missing those a lot lately. I'm not drinking anything fun, Dylan. It's water. It's water with bubbles and flavor. You know what? Maybe I can put this in the settings. Show activities? I bet that does it. Oh yeah, I forgot. You told me that at the start of the stream. Hey, Corgi, are you winning? I did make it past the first day, but then I died it. And this is like a roguelike game. There's no... I used to think that there was, like you could save your progress. You can't. So when you die, you die. I'm not doing great this round so far. Ice, there was. There's not now. Yeah, I was sick when I started streaming. I've been doing better. I think talking and drinking water has helped me. It's probably the lamest thing you guys have ever seen me drink on a stream, but these are what I'm drinking. Lime bubbly waters. I think they're good. They're good when you're not feeling good. There are 0 Jerrys in the corners of the board. Well, there's no card in this corner, so this one's good, and this one's good. 4 columns have at least 1 Jerry, so that's column. So that means if I find a Jerry in a column, it means none of the other columns, or none of the other cards in that column have a Jerry. So right now, all I know is if I get a Jerry, the rest of the column is safe. So it makes sense for me to pick cards, like this one right here is the only column with, well, this one and this one, but technically it's 2. So now I got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right. So I'm still just going to pick random cards from the 2s, knowing that any one of them could be a Jerry. I bought that once and I hated it. Yeah, I like them. I like that one, and there's the... Most of the flavors I'm not super into, but there's one more. It's like a light pink can. There's like a dark pink or a purple can that I don't like, but there's a light pink one. I forget what the actual flavor is, but I like the green and the light pink. So what else do I... So now it's still random. It could just be a Jerry any given time, but I think one of these 2 columns, like I said, there's 2 cards in the column, so that's just... So this one's definitely not, because that one was. Okay. So there's not a lot left. There's a multiplier card, a money card, and a hint card, and then 3 Jerrys. So it's 50-50. It's a little less than 50-50 now. But I have to use up my shield. I can't stop until my shields are gone. There you go. My shields are gone. And it's 50-50 because out of 4 cards, 2 of them are Jers. So we're done. Crying cash with group synergy attached. When an eye opens, gain money. When you flip up the last card in a grouping of 3 or more, upgrade the whole group. Taking that bullshit, and I'll take another money card. Anywhere you see the word upgrade, you want it. Actually, I might want to sell this stacked cash card, because then I can upgrade all face-up money cards. So if I get the board cleared, I'm going to sell that. I'll have to try to remember. So there are 0 Jerrys adjacent to eyes. So that's my only hint right now. So here's an eye. So I'll check these 2 because there can't be Jerrys. When I flip this card, these 2 should upgrade, right? Because it says when you flip the last card in a grouping of 3, upgrade the whole group. No, it didn't do it. Maybe that doesn't count? Well, how come it's not working? When you flip up the last card in a grouping of 3... Oh, it's got to be... I know, it's a grouping of 3, so 3 similar... Like, so if this was a pill, then these 3 pills would... But it's not. So that's why it was so cheap. You've got to get 3 of the same cards, which isn't necessarily going to happen a lot. There's 1 Jerry in this row. So I have nothing to go on. Well, now I have stuff to go on. There's 1 Jerry in this column. So yeah, if this is a money, those would upgrade. So I have really nothing to go on, except for I know one of these 2 are a Jerry. What do the fingers mean? So, they reactivate a card. So, this being here is stupid. If it was over 1, if it was right here, then when I flipped it, this would happen again. I would earn another $4 because it would get 3 and then 1. Like when you flip this, you get $3. That just reactivates it. So it's like I got $3 again. That's why, like, you get some cards that say reactivate the whole board. It's got the infinity symbol on it. So then it would reactivate the whole board. But then next to it could be one of these. So you'd reactivate that card, which would reactivate the whole board again. Like if you noticed last time I was playing, I went from $30 to $700 to $1,000. You're really just trying to build your deck. And like all but the last 2 rounds. Once you get a strong deck, you start killing it. And it has a lot to do with the perks. Well, so I'm at my hearts now. I know there's 1, 2. So one of these are and one of these aren't, which means one of these are and one of these aren't. So it's a 50-50 chance twice. It's not worth it. We're done. So I've got $46. I'm going to take a salad. I like the salad. You sell the salad card, and it just flips 3 cards for you that aren't Jerry's. I will take another hint. And I will take another hint. Now, this has 2 hands, so it only reactivates the card that's next to it. Like you saw the one that had the hands that were pointing one hand each direction. I know that one only activates the immediate card in the 4 areas around it. This has 2 hands going this way. I think that means all the cards on that side of it, not just the one adjacent, because there's 2 fingers pointing that way. I think is what that means. Should I get this last hint? Yeah, I'm gonna. All right. 0 Jerry's adjacent to this card. Well, that's a good start. Now I'm gonna get the stack. Oh, I never did the thing. Well, that's all right, because I didn't have it all opened. Stack cash. I can sell that stack cash card and upgrade all the face-up cards. Is it all the face-up cards? Oh, wait, I don't have that anymore? Right here. When you sell another perk card worth $15 or more, upgrade all face-up money. So it's just the money cards. So once I get all these money cards face-up, I should do it. See, that reactivated it. I don't know if you noticed, but it did go boom, like pop up, but reactivating a hint does nothing. Okay, so right now I have nothing. I'm just going on sheer luck and determination. There we go. Each row has at least 1 Jerry. Well, one of the rows has 2 Jerrys. Fuck. There's 2 hints, a money card, and a multiplier left. All right, that's all money cards. See down here, there's no more money remaining. So I'm going to sell another perk and upgrade all face-up cards. See that? Sell another perk worth 15 or more, upgrade all face-up money cards. This one right here I can sell. It'll upgrade all my money cards, which I think will be more profitable than the column making $1 every time I finish a column. I think. So I could probably be done now. I think I probably should be. Hints don't give you anything, and a multiplier won't give me anything because I won't be making money after it, so I'm done. Doesn't matter. Golden turd, by the way. Doesn't even tell you what it does. Info desk. When the round begins, flip a hint. Yeah, I like that. When you flip a Jerry, reactivate Jason cards. Nah. See, this right here is nice. Global reactivator. That's the one I was telling you about. Oh, we're buying this. This upgrades itself every time I use it. Okay, let's go. There is 1 Jerry adjacent to the eye. So one of these 2 is a Jerry. There is 1 Jerry adjacent to this card. So there's 2 Jerrys right here in this area. So let's just start over here. And there's a fucking Jerry first card I picked. Son of a fucking bitch. Wow. Sorry. Sorry you guys had to see that. Sorry. See here, the only thing this perk does appropriate. And it worked this time. This stream actually has not been scuffy. All right. So the only thing about this salad, I know. When you sell it, you flip over 3 cards. So we're going to sell it. Each row has at least 1 Jerry. That's not super helpful. Well, that's helpful though. What just happened? What was that? What was what? The Jerry card that I flipped out and threw a little bit of a bitch fit for a second for? Because it's just the odds. Somehow I always flip the Jerrys when there's like 100 cards and one of them are a Jerry, and I'll flip the Jerry every time. So that means there's one up here now and there's one down here. So now these are all fine. Did you see that? So this, because it has the grow sticker on it, whenever it's used, it upgrades. It just upgraded again because this guy just reactivated it. You think the womp womp? Oh, I thought Dylan knew about the womp womp. He used to womp womp me all the time. He's a womp womper from way back. Well, if you don't remember, yeah. I've got this, you know, little redeem. That's not it. I was talking about the freak out. Oh, what is wrong with my thing? Okay. You think what now? I think the first card, you think this card is safe? Why? Oh. Actually, milady, this whole row is safe. Except for this one. We know that is because there's 1 Jerry adjacent to eyes. And now that's the only card adjacent to an eye. But we know that there's no more Jerrys in this row besides that. So you are right. That first card is safe. And there's 1 Jerry in the corner, so that's going to eliminate this card too. See, those upgraded. It was a group of 3. See that? I was like, why the hell did those just upgrade? There was a grouping of 3. All right, I don't have any shields left, but that doesn't matter. Because the only thing left for me to get is a multiplier. Well, that doesn't get me money anyway. So one of these 2 is a Jerry. Let's just say if I was going to click one, I'd click this one right here. And I would have been wrong. I can buy the salad if I'm in a pinch. It'll flip some cards over for me. It's only a couple bucks. I buy it for 5 and sell it for 2. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were going to guess. Did you know it was that one? Was there a way you knew? Or was that just your guess? I think there might be a chat and delay. A delay in chat. Or my brain, apparently. Let's try this. It says something about 2 being next to each other. I don't think it did say anything about that. But I should have waited. Type the word blue, but don't hit send. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 4. 4 seconds. That's not bad. Okay, I just have to pay attention better, maybe. Wait a second. Okay, I've got $86. That's pretty good. darts? Do I care about darts? That's because I have my laptop out. Oh. For dead signal, I got you. You're just rocking the mobile for now? I hope you're not on your Fire TV and you're using the remote control to like click, 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 click. Select numbers and letters and such. When a round begins, flip a multiplier card. Well, that's good to have. And I'll take all 3 of these. See, when you play, it deals 24 cards out of your deck. And you can look at your deck. Like, this is what's in my deck. So if you have more than 24 cards in your deck, some cards aren't going to get played. But sometimes that's Jerry cards too, so that's kind of cool. I kind of like always making sure I have extra cards. You remember my Fire TV? Of course I remember your Fire TV. Your Fire TV has been a constant since the day I met you. Unheim was like a month of my life. On and off. And I have a Fire TV in my living room too, so. It's fire. Okay, here we go. Largest grouping of Jerry is 2. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to eyes. Bam, bam, and bam. Okay. Let's sell my salad. There are 0 Jerrys in this row. Well, that's good news. There are 0 Jerrys in the corners of the board. Well, not too shabby. So none of my hints matter anymore. Corners of the board, done. Largest grouping is 2. I mean, I just have to remember that. 0 in this row, but I've already got them all. 0 adjacent to eyes, but I've already got them all. So there's a grouping of 2. There's a Jerry. There's a Jerry. Well, it can't be this one. There are still 2 money cards. Yeah, that was unlucky. There's still 2 money cards, so I'd like to try. I got a 4 times multiplier going on. Ooh, they freaking upgraded too. Thank you. If that's a money card, they'll all upgrade, but I... Oh, yes. All right, that's fine. There's only 1 money card. And there's really no way to know. I know one of them's a grouping of 2. That doesn't matter. It doesn't help me until I hit a Jerry. So we're done here. Smart goals. When you flip all non-Jerrys, fuck ton of money. Thank you. Reroll. When an eye opens, gain money for each hint. Flipping all, gain, no. Flip a random money card. Alright, I guess not. Let's just hit these. 0 Jerry cards adjacent to this card. 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry. So one of the columns has 2 Jerrys. That's largely unhelpful. No Jerrys are adjacent to each other. So that means that the one column that has 2 Jerrys, it's not going to be in the middle. My hints just upgraded because there's a group of 3. That's so stupid. These 2 have to be, don't they? Because there was one column that had 2. And that's the only column left where there's 2 available. I think I'm onto something. Wait. Something's wrong here. There is 1 Jerry in the corners of the board. And then where's my logic failing? Oh, because there's only 3 Jerrys this game. See, I always forget to look at that. So one of those 2 are. We don't know which one. 1 Jerry adjacent to eyes. Well, thanks. One of them's a Jerry, and one of them's a money card. We'll go through all my hints. There's a different Jerry in each column. Okay, so one of them is, one of them isn't. No Jerry's adjacent, doesn't help. 1 Jerry in the corners, doesn't help. 1 Jerry adjacent to eyes, doesn't help. So it's 50-50. But we're late game, and it's for money. It was worth it. Because we get a lot of money for this. When you flip all non-Jerry cards, you gain a lot of money. So I just went from, I know I had less than 200, now I got 250. So that was definitely worth it. I'm not getting good perks. There's some perks that cost $100, and I'm getting all these stupid ones. Oh, it's a loan. No, that's a dumb one. Oh well. We'll buy that. And we'll buy that. I mean, I guess we'll buy that. 3 rounds left. 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry. Oh, there's only 3 Jerrys. Okay. Each row has at least 1 Jerry. So there's 1 Jerry in each row. That's kind of cool. So that means this isn't, no Jerrys are adjacent to each other. None of these are. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to eyes. So I'm hitting cards that have cards adjacent to each other because nothing touching. So if I just happen to get one wrong, then at least I'll know a handful of cards that are... All right, so right now, really the big thing is there's one in this row and there's one in this row. And they can't be touching each other up and down. And no, so there's 3 Jerrys altogether, and I found one. No Jerry's adjacent to eyes, that doesn't matter anymore. 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry. You say the 5th card is a Jerry? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one right here. Each row only has 1 Jerry, so I've already got 1 Jerry in that row. So there's 1 Jerry in this row, 1 Jerry in this row, and none of them are touching each other. So that's really it. 1 in each row, and nobody's touching each other. That's why, like, I'm trying. Like, this is a grouping of 3. 5th card, 2nd row. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. You think this guy right here? I'm gonna put a mark on it for you, Dylan. All right. I'm gonna check this one. There we go. I still have a shield left, so I just got to keep going. Oh, there was an upgrade, right? Nice. That reactivated those. I'm going to try to reactivate this. Nope, that's a Jerry. So now I know this is not, and this is not. Oh, man, it's 50-50. So the only card left, though, is a hint card, and that makes me know... Oh, but it does matter. It matters for this. When you flip all non-Jerry's, gain big money. Okay, so it does matter. All right, Dylan, I'm going to go with your gut. I'm going to pick this one. It's 50-50. Oh, Dylan, you did me wrong. It's okay. That's how the game goes for me. Sunbright Seer pills were the greatest inventory of this century. Perm band. You're fucking out of here, Dylan. Fuck out. Nope. 2 rounds left. My biggest problem is I'm not getting good perks. I have a good deck. I have a pretty big deck. If you know what I'm saying. Simplicity. At the start of the round, gain a +2 multiplier for each empty perk slot. No, that doesn't really help me. Does it? I don't think it does. Pity? When the round begins, gain a multiplier for each common perk. That's cool. Let's try it. We'll nab a hint and a reactivator. Let's play. Let's see if I got something good here. So I start off with a 6 multiplier. That's freaking cool. 0 Jerry's adjacent to this card. Bam, bam, bam. There's 1 Jerry in this row. Oh, there's only 2 Jerrys in this board. That's kind of cool. There are more Jerrys to the right than to the left. So that tells me they're all over here. So none of these are. Does that make sense, people? More Jerrys to the left. I'm sorry, to the right than the left. Well, there's only 2 Jerrys. So if there was 1 here and 1 here, they would say there's the same. There we go. 0 Jerry's adjacent to eyes, but that's the only eye, so it doesn't really help me. So there's 2 Jerry's over here. There's 1 Jerry in this row. So out of these 3, one of them are. So out of these 8, one of them are. Hey, Lulu, how you doing? And there it is. Of course I find it. That means none of these are now. One of the columns contains all the Jerrys, so that's a Jerry. Bam. I'm good. How's the Jerry's treating you? I'm going to say second row, last card is the Henry. Nope, that was an upgradable money card. Jerry's are good. Jerry's are good. I'm up to $673. I got one more round before the bomb tries to go off. The game has had some upgrades or updates since the last time I played it. I like it. I think there are changes for the better. Okay, here we go. No Jerrys are adjacent to each other, but there's only 2 Jerrys again. Yay, that's good. How was the first game you played? Oh, Tales Beyond the Tomb. That was good. It was good. It was... So I keep talking about how these games are very much like the Fears the Fathom games, and they still are. That still holds true. I mean, almost to like copycat effect. But, yeah, it was twisted. It was, you were helping the bad guy. So, like, it doesn't start off like, this one time I was driving down the road and my car broke down and this freak pervert pulled over and tried to help me, but I was like, no, you're a freak and a pervert. You need to go away. So they found this nice gentleman old man in the house and he was going to help me, but then he tried to kill me and the pervert came back and saved me. The end. Like, really? Come on. That's how most of them go. This one, like, straight up. You're the bad guy, kind of. Like, this couple breaks down on the side of the road, and you have to go talk to them. And while you're talking to them, your character's like, you guys are nice people, you should run. And then all of a sudden, the guy that's with you blows their head off. You're like, wow. Pretty insane. You love being the bad guy, Lulu? All right. So the only clue I have is no Jerrys are adjacent to each other. There's only 2 Jerrys. So on this whole board, there's only 2 Jerrys. And I'll bet you anything, the first one I click is going to be a Jerry. How about... Wow. Oh, all right. Yes, because I'm overly nice in person. So I like to be evil where I can. Yeah, you are very nice in person. Watching those streams, you're very bubbly, sunshiny. Especially that video when you're dancing with your cat. That was sweet. Yeah, you are. You're a very nice person. There are 0 Jerrys in the corners of the board. Wham, bam, biggity bow. I just got 56 for that. I don't even know why. My God. One of the rows has no Jerrys. Well, there's only 2 Jerrys, so obviously there's 1 Jerry adjacent to the eyes. Oh, that cuts it down immensely. No Jerrys are adjacent to each other. That's a Jerry. Because this is an and, so it always flips an adjacent non-enemy card. This is the only adjacent card and it didn't flip it. That's an enemy card. That's a Jerry. The other Jerry is touching this eye somewhere. Oh, thank you. When I was 13, I tried to be all angsty. I just couldn't. I had a phase too. I'm gonna say the bottom card last. This one right here, you think this is Jerry? Just go against your instincts. I know. It's like that. I probably talked about this before, right? We did this before. I think I was talking to Lorzy though. It's that episode of Seinfeld where George's life just sucks. And they're talking about it. He's like, every time I've made a decision in my life, it's been wrong. And they're like, okay, from now on, anytime you have an instinct to make a life decision, do the opposite. And by the end of the episode, he like owns the Mets or something. Like his whole life goes amazing. Flip the other 2. Yep, this one and this one. So now one of these cards, and I still have 2 shields. So it doesn't matter. So I'm definitely going to get it. And I still have this smart goals. When you flip all non-Jerry cards, gain big money. So I'm going to get that big money. Oh, I've got it though. I could stop right now. Let's just see how much money I get. All right. Bam. Oh, those all just upgraded. Not that it matters. Wait, did I lose money? I thought I had more than that already. All right, whatever. I did it. So here we go. Off to Tuesday. Start in debt this time. That might be better because last time it was an extra $1,000 to get out. I'm playing the new Silent Hill with my friends soon. I'm so excited. Yeah, we just got raided by Panamex, and she was playing it. She said it was amazing. She said she beat it. What did she say? She said it was about 17 hours. Wait, Dylan was right, wasn't he? Was it the card he said? I forgot to check. See, you start with a loan. Well, I don't have the money from the loan. I just got the loan card. And I've got to sell it. For 30, like, I have to do 36 to get rid of it. Lurzy's here. How you doing? Oh, it wasn't, milady? Oh, that's too bad. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to eyes. I was just talking about you, Lurzy. All good things. There are no Jerrys adjacent to eyes. So right now I'm just guessing. There's a Jerry. Oh, no. I don't want to leave without 30 bucks. There are 1 Jerry adjacent to this card. All right. There's my 30 bucks. We're out of here. 65 USD. All right. I'll have to get my hands on it at least. Daddy Lulu. Yeah. These hints are weird. I don't know if I'm gonna like commit to definitely beating it, but I'll have to give it a shot. Punch down. Upgrade the whole group. All right, we're gonna take that. That helped us out last time. I can't afford that. That's an amazing card. I'm not really rocking the eyes, so I won't worry about that, but I'll grab another hint and here we go. Oh, this just, so it's $43 to get rid of now. Labyrinth, yeah. It was just so hard to beat. Like, when you go through the whole thing and then you get nothing, and just, I don't know, it was demoralizing. 4 columns have at least 1 Jerry. Okay, so that means each Jerry is in its own column. That's all it tells me. So I'm going to start hitting the 3 column cards here. Oh. We're done with those. Sure, I get the multiplier after I get the money. Fine. Maybe we can get another money card here. Hey, we did. We upgraded them. Sweet. That one's definitely not. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to this card. There is 1 Jerry in the corners of the board. So one of these are not. Ah. All right. Well, I probably got to be done, but I need more money. Left the Jerry should be fine right here. The fuck out of here. Well, now I know these 3 are safe at least. There's 1 Jerry in this row. There we go. If there's a Jerry, we'll find. I know. I want to play the sequel of this game where finding the Jerrys is a good thing. Like if you go so many clicks without finding them, that's the game I'll be good at. You know what though? I'd probably fail at that game. I'd never click a Jerry. I'd have to think I'm playing this game when I'm playing that game. That's the only way I'd win. I gotta get this thing to work. I gotta get the background out of this because I don't want the giant CNN in it. But if I get this sucker to work, whenever I do, like, hey, watch me do this awesome thing. Such a good redeem if I can get it to work. It's all psychological, right? Okay, we're done with this. Can I get rid of this? Yes, I can. All right. There, my loan's paid. Where's that from? It was a thing on CNN. You didn't see it? Like, it was kind of, I don't know, like in the news. A smile buck saved is a smile buck earned. All right, I don't care about all that. So I got rid of my loan, so I'm back to playing a normal game. It's $1,000 to get out of here. Hidden info. When you flip a hint card in a corner, give it a start sticker. For $5, oh, I don't even have $5. Damn it. All right, I'm buying it. I think that's cool. All right, here we go. Next round. Did your womp womp? Oh, that was early. Wait, yeah, that was a long time ago. Never mind. All right, here we go. There are 0 Jerrys in this column. Okay, done. Damn it. I was looking for hints. All right, well, I guess that's it. No Jerrys are adjacent to each other. Well, that's good to know. I guess. That's 2 Jerrys down. And no other clues. I've got $42, so why don't I stop and buy some perks? Death? When the eye opens, gain malt for each bloody Jerry? No. What is this? When it activates, apply twice. No, that's stupid for an eye. Duplicate a random perk? No. When a round begins, flip a multiplier card. Yeah, I like that. Helpful hint. You shouldn't commit murder. If only I had that information yesterday. There are 2 Jerrys in the corners of the board. Well, that's good. That means half the Jerrys aren't in the rest of the board. 4 columns have at least 1 Jerry. So this is definitely a Jerry. No, not necessarily. Yeah. Yeah. It is. Because it can be either one of these 2, but there's no chord down here. So that's got to be one. And then one of these 2 is the other. Yes, that's new. That's new in the update. You right-click it, it marks it. See? And it doesn't do anything. You can still click it and turn it over. That's just for you to look at. Remember me talking about that last time I was playing it? I was like, there should be a thing where you can mark the cards you think are. Now there is. They must have saw me playing it. Well, I can say from the future, Framework is now in high security. You know, you're supposed to tell me good things, Lorzy. Or Lulu, I mean. Yeah, they must have watched me. How come you never tell me good things? Middle first column should be fine. Oh, you're right, milady. Good looking out. I see why you got there. See, I would have missed that. 2 Jerry's in the corner, and each one is its own. Oh, that means this one's good too. From the future, they're sending Bella to join you in the cell. Oh no, what did Bella do? Is she just coming to be my friend, or did she do something to get herself in the slammer? She finally couldn't take it anymore. That grumpy little face just couldn't take any more disappointment. She's like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of my best friend leaving for long periods of time. I'm sick of these fucking haircuts. I'm fucking done. What crime would Bella commit? Right, so we're just kind of guessing now. We're staying away from this card and these corner cards. I don't want to be a lion. She was charged with excessive meowing. She sounds like she's really trying to get your attention when she meows. Oh, baby. Here, I'll put it on loop. Remix! Sorry. Take it off loop. All right. So I still own it. I just have to get it back on my board. And I have empty spaces. So I'll put it back on. Sounds like home. She's just on a loop. All right. All right. We're still guessing. Still have 2 shields left. Still guessing. So because there's 4 columns, I'm guessing multiple carded columns. And I'm all out of those. Every column has 1 now. Except for this. I'm not going to fuck around with that. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, 2 of them are Jerry's. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Yep. There are 2 Jerry's in this row. Well, that's freaking fantastic. Hey! I got the start sticker on it because it was in the corner. It paid off. What was that? Hidden info. When you flip a hint in a corner, give it a start sticker. Fucking right. So now I got 2 hints with start stickers. So that's 1, 2. I still have a shield, so I have to try to find the last... Oh, there's... Wait, what? Oh, because this one here. 1, 2, 3. So 2 of these. Okay. One of them's money and one of them's... Oh, good. Oh, that's cool. That reactivated both of these. So now it's 50-50. All right. Flip the other 2 in that row. Oh, right. How stupid of me. Oh, wait, no, that was not stupid of me. That wouldn't have mattered. Oh, there's 2 Jerry's in this row. It would have mattered. That was stupid of me. You're right, milady. Fuck. See, I wish I'd seen that sooner. Oh, well. I lost 1 heart. I'm not doing terrible. For being this far down, I can actually buy some perks. Flip a random hint. I wish I could do this one. When the eye opens, flip a random hint. When you complete a row, flip all multi-cards. I don't think I care about that one, but I think I like this, the when the eye opens, flip a random hint. And then I'll buy these 2. And off we go. I got a small deck right now. I don't like having a small deck. The daily outcomes, so the next just dissolves but still forward. So I don't think that's supposed to be funny. I think there's a bug in the hints. Okay. There's 1 Jerry adjacent to this card. The largest grouping is 2. And there are more Jerry's to the left than to the right. So there, at most, could be 1 over here. 3 columns have at least 1 Jerry. Okay. That was worth it. Ooh, another hint. There are 2 Jerrys in this row. Okay. So that means that out of these cards here, there's a grouping of 2. Oh, it could be that one, couldn't it? Shit. Oh, this round was going good, too. I'm gonna have to use the break room. So going to the break room, I get an extra heart, but it eats up a round. Oh. This must be so difficult for you to watch. I'll go slower. I mean, do like load up like a ... and if I see a ... come through chat, I'll know to wait a second. Something like that. Helpful hint, flip up the good cards. Left-handed, when you flip a money card on the left half of the board, reactivate it. Nah. Second card was fine. Remember 2 Jerrys were next to each other? I'm no help, huh? I don't remember, milady. It's already been, like, dumped, deleted. I don't remember exactly what I had for hints. Crying cash when eye opens, gain some money. I might as well. Might as well grab that. And I'll grab all of these. Like, if you just type some nonsense, like just smash keyboard and hit send or whatever you're doing, I'll wait. I'll know that means something. You're like, Lassie, you trying to tell me something? I'm not saying you're Lassie. Yeah. Bam! I got 3 hints at the start of every game right now. That's kind of cool. There's 1 Jerry adjacent to eyes, so one of these is a Jerry. There is 1 Jerry in the corner of the board. No shit. There is 1 Jerry adjacent to this card. Well, that's not super helpful. Okay. So. Hidden info. Now, one of these are, one of these are not. And one of these 3 are. Let me try these 2. Oh, shit. I mean, I'm just kind of guessing now. As long as I don't pick adjacent to that. Or one of those. Right? I have nothing else to go on, so I just got to start. Fuck. No Jerrys are adjacent to each other. 4 columns have 1 Jerry. So now it's just one of these 2. But it doesn't, well, I mean, it'll be a couple of bucks if this is the reactivator. But I don't think it's worth it. Right? There's no way to tell. 1 Jerry adjacent to the eyes. Uh-huh. 1 Jerry in the corners. Uh-huh. 1 Jerry adjacent to this card. Uh-huh. No Jerrys adjacent to each other. 4 columns have a Jerry. There's no way to tell. I'm out. Oh, and that wouldn't have helped me at all anyway. Hard copy. I don't like that card. That seems stupid. One more reroll. Nope. Nothing. So we're just going to grab all these and try to go again. But I'm not getting anything good for perks now. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to this card. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to eyes. There is 1 Jerry in the corners of the board. I'm heading off to get my friends. When is the next stream? Sunday night. All right, Lulu. You go have fun playing that game. Shoot us a review in the Discord. Let us know what's what. One Jerry in this row. We'll do bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Have a wonderful time. So I'm back to just kind of guessing. 4 columns have at least 1 Jerry. Second middle should be fine. What is second middle? Second card, middle row, right here. Under the hint, right here. Okay. I don't know why that was. Four columns have 1 Jerry. One of the corners have a Jerry. This hint doesn't matter. There's 1 in this row. Am I still waiting, my lady, or are you all done? Because I'm going to just start clicking stuff. Like, whenever it says 4 columns have 1 Jerry, I start clicking the columns that have 3. You're done? Okay. That was a lot of money. So it's one of these corners. That's 50-50. There's only 1 up here. So if really... There's no more hints. So the only hints that matter is there's 1 up here. That's this one. There's 1 in a corner. And there's 1 per column. I still have a shield, so I have to keep guessing. This is 50-50. I guess I gotta be done. I just need a good perk. Oh. They're just giving me all these common bullshit ones. I mean, I only got 3 rounds left. You're never going to get a promotion at this rate. Yeah, I know. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to this card. No Jerrys are adjacent to each other. There are 4 Jerrys. 4 columns have at least 1 Jerry. Okay, they're not adjacent to each other and they're split amongst the columns. That's good to know. That gets me somewhere. Not really, though. These hints have been kind of shit. 4 columns. Right corner Jerry. Yep, I was just looking at that. There's 1 Jerry in the corner of the board. Yep, there's 2. So the only hints I have that matter right now are these 2. No Jerry's adjacent to each other and 1 in its own column. Well, that doesn't matter anymore because they're all in their own column and none of them are touching each other. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 2 of them are Jerry's. So I guarantee the first one I pick is going to be a Jerry. Wow. Nope. Never mind. In fact, I upgraded these 3. That's cool. Now it's a 50-50. Right. It's 1 out of 3. The only one that'd be helpful is if this is the reactivator card and it reactivated all this money. But if that's Jerry, I lose a heart. All right, never mind. We're done here. We're done here. Okay, please give me a gold perk, something that's really useful. Buying pills? What does that mean? When you make change, pass a multiple of $10. Flip a random multi-card. That could be helpful. If it's what I think. I'm gonna try it. So I'm at 7, so when I get to 10, it should flip a random multiplier card. There are 0 Jerrys adjacent to I's. There, yep, it did it. Okay. I passed 10. It flipped this up. There's a grouping of 3 Jerrys here somewhere. Okay, that's helpful. Okay. Now there's a grouping of 3. All that's left is a grouping of 3. There are more Jerrys to the right of this than the left. So out of these 3, out of these 4, 3 of them are Jerrys. It's got to be these 3. There we go. See, those are the kind of hints you like to see. Those are the kinds of hints you like to see. Yeah, it's got to be these 3. Because there's more Jerrys to the right than to the left. There's 1 to the left. There's a grouping of 3. We got this. But what the fuck? Oh, because I see what happened. I always did I forgot that the grouping could spill underneath this. Fuck. All right. Well, shit happens. Reroll. We're done. There's no way I'm getting that kind of money. I got bad perks. I never got the infinite reactivator. There's one Jerry in the corner of the board, 0 Jerrys adjacent to eyes. All right. That's right, my lady. That's right. I did forget that. I mean, I got shit for hints right now. Largest grouping of Jerry is 2. 4 columns have at least 1 Jerry. None of these hints are helpful at all. It's 50-50. Ah, of course. That was the last round anyway, before whatever.